The Second Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse the Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Whoso opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai. Call Lord Yimla, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, rule well, been a great example to the young brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. And Lord willing is edifying. The spirit just, got me up and couldn't fall back to sleep, so hey, might as well do a video, man. Do some work. Maybe I can, burn some energy off, man. But this a video I was planning on doing a few days ago, whenever, and I got time to do it now, man. It ain't gonna be all drawn out, but, let me start this Thessalonians over. But I'm gonna start at 3. This Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that man, that falling away is us falling away from our heritage, man. Matter of fact, when we was gonna get this early, and I'll sit down, the brothers pulled up on me, it was prophesied that we were going to fall away from our heritage, and I'm just going to get it real quick, because during the time of the Dark Ages, the Moors, and the time we was in the west coast of Africa, we knew we were the Israelites, man. That falling away came a little while after the Renaissance period, so to speak, man. When we started going into captivity on ships, when Cristobal Colon came to the islands, man. When he first touched down in the islands and they started conquering our people, and enslaving them. That's when that falling away came. But this Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4, and thou even thyself, and it's the Lord talking to Jeremiah, proving that reincarnation is real, because Jeremiah knew who he was until he died. He knew he was an Israelite till he died, man. But let me start over and say, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And it's not literally forever, but it's a period of time till we redeem, So we fell away, man. We fell away from our heritage during the time of about the 14, what it is, I say what it was, 15, whatever, they came over here and came to the islands, and 1620 when the bulk of the slaves came. I'm thinking those the right dates. I know I'm pretty close. If I'm not, y'all brothers know what I'm talking about, A little after the Renaissance, well, during the main part of the Renaissance, let's say 1619 to now, to the 60s when we started waking up, But back in Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse, I'm gonna start at 3. It say, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that falling away was us falling away from our heritage, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, and this example of it. Let the video play.
It is directly a result of what you do today. The number is down because we brought the number down. God did not do that. Fate did not do that. Destiny did not do that. A lot of pain and suffering did that.
And that's the devil for you. Let's play that one more time.
Down. A result of what you do today. The number is down because we brought the number down. God did not do that. Fate did not do that. Destiny did not do that. A lot of pain and suffering did that.
And the devil speaks. This Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So at the end of the day, man, the Lord kill and he make alive, he wound and he heal. They hollering about they brought the numbers down if the numbers real. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the Lord done it, man. Especially if it's real and the numbers drop. These devils, they got a lot to pay for, man. The pride of these devils. Matter of fact, let me get it since I'm quoting. Since I'm quoting, I might as well get it. Because these devils are in a strong delusion. Esau think he have his power on his own, man. You know, this Obadiah chapter, Obadiah verse 1, it say the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. And that's, I'm gonna jump to 3, you know, cause Edom, if you don't know, is the so-called white man. It's not the Arabs, it's not the Ishmaelites. It's not Japhet. These so-called white people are not Japhet. They are the Edomites that the Bible speak of. Verse 3, Obadiah verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that sitteth in his heart. Who shall bring me down to the ground? You know. Matter of fact, let me keep going. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou settest thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. So the Lord is going to bring you devils down, man. The Lord going to bring them haughty spirits low, man. You know, all that pride. The Lord is going to bring that shit low. The Lord going you going to lose that pride, wicked Fuck boy, Edomites, these Edomites proud as hell, man. And these devils got a lot to pay for. I'm finna get this one in Samuel. I don't know if it's 2 Samuel or 1 Samuel. But the Lord got harsh judgment coming for these people, man. This 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 6, the Lord killeth and maketh alive, he bringeth down to the grave and he bringeth up. You know, so the Lord is the one that kill and make alive, man. You know, Esau, you ain't doing the goddamn thing, man. If somebody get healed and they at the hospital, you know, say they on their deathbed, it ain't gotta be the COVID, it's just anything in general, period. The Lord healed them, man. Your doctors ain't doing nothing, man. In all truth and sincerity, the Lord is the one that healed the person from cancer, anything, man. The Lord do it, man. The Lord allow them to heal. You know, the Lord keep that spirit in that body, man. You know, I'm looking for another one. Salaki, I'm looking for. I mean, really, that's the point. So I'm probably just gonna close it out. I'm just looking. I'm probably just gonna close it out. We can go to this one. I just read that one more time and close it out. Cause Esau, Esau is a proud man. Oh, I can get that. I can get that one. Salaki. I can. This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. It say, behold, his soul which is in him, which is lifted up in him. Salaki. Let me start over. This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. So these devils, they say it wasn't faith that did it, wasn't this, it wasn't that. We brought the number down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the soul that is in him, the soul that is lifted up in him is not upright in him, man. His soul lifted up, but it's slumped over, man. These devils are wicked, man. How can he do good who is accustomed to doing evil? And these devils, man, these some evil ass people, man. Esau is an evil individual, man. And he can't do he can't do the right thing, man. He cannot do the right thing, man. Esau is the devil that the Bible speak of. And the Lord finna bring these devils down, man. Swiftly. What the Lord say, swiftly and speedily, gonna return the recompense upon their head, man. All these heathens, man. But first and foremost, Esau Edom, man. Because he that top adversary of the Most High, man. Let me find this one. And then I close out on it. So like I'm searching for it on this. Yep. Read my mind. Psalms. I figured that was the one I was thinking about. Psalm chapter 2. Let's go there. And I'm gonna close out with this one. This Psalm chapter 2 in verse 1. Why do the heathen, these Edomites first and foremost, and the rest of these heathen nations, man? Why, Psalms 2 and 1, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, and against his anointed, saying, let us break their, and his anointed is going to the Israelites, man. Saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. And these people in derision, man, for you to say some proud shit like that, man, you have no understanding, man. These devils these devils don't believe in the Lord. This is not a God fearing country. These devils, hey, let me go get it, man. So like I'm gonna close on this one. Esau's proud motherfucker, man. These motherfuckers got some nerves, man. This Psalms 50 and verse 16, it say, but unto the wicked, and we know the wicked Esau Edom, this so-called white man who said, God didn't do this, we did this. But unto the wicked, God, Yahweh saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instructions, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedst with him, and hast been partakers of adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, thy tongue frameth deceit. And that's what this guy doing. He gave his mouth to evil and his tongue frameth deceit. Because we don't know if these numbers even real, man. You know, you might be bringing a false number down. We don't fucking know. You goddamn devils gonna pay, man. You know, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thy slanderest thine own mother's son. You know, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. And that's the problem, man. The Lord haven't judged these devils yet. That's why they feel like, oh, they done this. We did this. We do this. We do. No, y'all ain't did a motherfucking thing. The powers that be are ordained by the Most High, man. The earth was given into your hand for a short season, man. I kept silence. Verse 21, let me start at the top again. These things hast thou done. Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. You know? So, hey, the Lord has reproved his men and set us in order before you devil's eyes. And, hey, man, we proclaiming the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and chanting this place down through teaching the word, man. You know, this place is done, man. America, Babylon the Great is done. You build. I'm finna close on this one. I'm gonna close out on this one. You built. Hey, you built the desolate places, but the Lord finna throw this bitch down, man. This Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh. So let me start off. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said of Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved this? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said of Yahweh. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said of Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the borders of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. So, and then you go into that word indignation, that means righteous anger, man. The Lord, Yahweh have a righteous hatred towards you Edomites, man. You know. And him and his son is one and the same. Hey, the day of the day, I can't roughly paraphrase. I can't even think of it. I know it say the Lord waiting to judge you devils, man. It burning his heart every day, man, to judge the wicked, man. You know. But that's pretty much it. I ain't gonna keep going. With that, I want to get all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, rule well, been a great example to the younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful lit. Shalom.
It is directly a result of what you do today. The number is down because we brought the number down. God did not do that. Fate did not do that. Destiny did not do that. A lot of pain and suffering did that.